till the end, till I found out what it meant, what it takes for me to survive through this polar day, this endless blinding race. The spinning wheel keeps turning. The prince of fate and you can see my tears when the rain is pouring down my face. And I will rest in the sleep. Keep pushing to the end, till I found out what it meant, what it takes for me to survive through this polar day, this endless blinding race. Just gonna carry on, 'cause I know where I was born, buried deep down under the lost memories of life. Those are things I need to find between this snow-peaked mountains.
Someone was sure. Yeah.
I'll find my way through the silence.
I'm on the right stream, right? Turned out to do it live. Yeah. Good.
Good day, my lord. You're too kind visiting me, and I regret to receive you in a room of nothing.
7 stages. This might be a short one. I haven't. Mm, ooh. Bullet. Crit rate, crit damage, and when user triggers a bullet, the crit damage. So a lot of people are asking for bullet team, and I feel like the way bullet is being treated is similar to how Eureka is, how Lupo treats bullet. It's just a way for something to exist. And I think the bullet team is not gonna be the thing that most people are expecting. It's probably gonna be similar to how Impromptu is, where it's a new archetype. How Impromptu in Bloodhead is, which is a new archetype that is utilizing a already existing mechanic. Impromptu with Eureka and Bloodhead with just general blood loss or HP loss. And the bullet team that will be in the future is most likely gonna be similar to that. You can use the bullet characters that is currently in the game, but most likely you would want the new ones or the Euphoria ones. The Hope Diamond. Let me check the stream. Alright. Don't be drunk. Don't be boring. Oh wait, this stream should be. Oh right. Oh, it's been a while since I seen this background. The last time we saw this background is Mesmer, right? What is that? It's just this diamond. Yeah, diamond. 13th century. Yeah, in the 13th century, European merchants began trading this gem, known only to kings. The 14th century Venetian craftsmen started attempting to polish away the flaws on diamonds. In the 15th century, Austrian King Maximilian presented a diamond to Mary of Burgundy. This was the first time the gem was used to symbolize eternal love. By the 16th century, what is that? Antwerp dominated 40% of the world's diamonds trade, a legacy that continues to this day. In the 17th century, a passionate French gem hunter carried away a massive blue diamond from Color mine in Guntur, India. After a bit of cutting, it was named the Hope Diamond. I mean, I should be expecting. The last anecdote has like very detailed, like actual L2D for NPC. But this dude even has eyes. I mean, the last one, Kanjira also has one. I think the only one that doesn't have one is the one on Regulus doesn't have one. The same with the others. And Bet doesn't even have an L2D. What's that name? Fleming? The Hope Diamond, what a pinning name. Your knowledge of diamonds is truly admirable, madam.
Oui?
Uh, Sadly, everything about diamonds always makes us truth with lies. But one thing couldn't be more real. I spent exactly $300 on the engagement ring I gave my first wife. I wholeheartedly agree. Diamonds are the perfect symbol of love. I truly enjoy our little diamond talk, madam. Oh, I almost forgot to ask your name. Longen? How you pronounce it? Or Longen? Fleming Longen. Manager of multinational trade.
Bonjour.
Fake name, I guess. Brett Cossette. I deal in jewelry from time to time. Or fake identity. Same thing. So you're Miss Cossette. I heard from the host that you're... Is that gastritis had flared up again and you were recovering abroad? You must be mistaken. I've never had gastritis. What plagued me was a decayed tooth. There's so much name. Raul? But Mr. Raul found me a great dentist. He came all the way from Austria to fix the little problem. I suppose that's how it is. Forgive me, Miss Cosette. I just came from the States, still adjusting to this crowd.
Fabulous.
Looking for new opportunities in the Paris circle. If you need help, I can introduce you to a few friends who might be useful in business. I heard you brought over a batch of classic typewriters from the US. I must be upfront. I'm open to making new friends, but if you're talking to... me to do business? My answer is no. You're not trustworthy? I've never seen your face before. No matter how interesting you are, just that won't change my view. Of course, caution is the foremost virtue in our line of work. Then enjoy the party, Miss Cosette. Huh? What's she doing here? What time period is this? Well said, planning. Knowing how to enjoy life is a virtue. Uh, Miss Cassette, this is Adelita, a friend who came with me to the party. And Miss Cassette is a talkative jeweler. We were just discussing the history of diamonds.
Oui?
Indeed, madam. We were just talking about the Hope Diamond. The gem suits your outfit wonderfully tonight. But diamonds don't hold much novelty for me. Of course. Iskasa is a woman of insight. You're bound to hear something from interesting from her. I'm afraid of no more attention left for stories tonight. The drinks at this party are all too strong, not fit for company small talk. I'm going back to the hotel and rest. It's too early to leave now. This is just the moment when the spirits are beginning to stir. I'd rather listen to a long, dull local radio play in my room. That would help me pass the night better. If you're interested, we could go to a late night comedy show, but first, I need to speak to Drellum? I don't know. Or something. From the pawn shop about a deal. The night is far too precious. Little amusement like that aren't worth my stay. Don't be impatient. I'll give you a bit more time, but not past 10 o'clock. But I will go find Adrenaline now. Try to wrap things up by 9:30. After that, we'll have time to talk. It's not even saying eternity, dude. It's saying eternity. I just know this. Tennant just says Tennant. But I guess we are in her perspective. So we know who she is. But Tennant, she doesn't know who she is. Or what is... No, it's finished, Fred. What am I saying? I'll be at the bar for a bit. When time is up, I'll leave. Adelaide has such an evocative name.
Oops.
Apologies, I've somewhat forgotten. How should I address you again?
What a fine lady you are.
Brett Cassette. And what she said.
Bonjour.
If you'd indulge my vanity, I'd especially honored if you simply call me Brett. Very well. Brett, that has an interesting ring to it. Adelaide, I hope you won't mind my boldness. Is Mr. Long your travel companion? What is this? Though we're both from the States, I hadn't met him before today. What is her expression? Why is I? Now it's my turn to ask. Brett, why did you start a conversation with him at this party? I heard he's trying to sell outdated submachine guns to the Operation Desperados. I plan to introduce him to a few potential clients, make a little commission. There are too many opportunities like you. Mr. Longan could see through your intentions instantly. I never intended to hide my goals. Sincerity is always the most moving Virtue. Then it seems your sincerity is not enough. Brett, you won't achieve your goal tonight. Then how much sincerity would be enough?
What a fine lady you are.
A glass of bloody sunset. Would it win your favor, madam?
Oops.
Bloody sunset. Be a patient listener. Wait for the other person to explain their point of view and then agree with it.
What a fine lady you are.
This is a unique drink you can only taste in Paris. Its name won't appear on any menu. The color of the bloody sunset is dark red, like the blood of the guilty. Giving giving the vampires a or something close to that. Something like that is. At first taste, you would never guess it's a grape-based drink. A dry parching sensation coats your lips and tongue. It's said to be very similar to a vampire's thirst for fresh blood.
Oui?
From then on, you'll be addicted, living every day longing for the next glass of bloody sunset. Reveal the rare smile. see what you mean, Brett. This is indeed an exceptional vintage.
Fabulous.
Your approval is the greatest honor I could hope for.
Fascinating.
I never hesitated to pay for services rendered. Hearing that, I find myself looking forward to a gift from you. What I'll give you is a possibility, just like you introduced me to the bloody sunset. Wonderful. Adelita, as you can see, I am not late. What are you drinking? Bloody Sunset, a secret drink Breath recommended it to me. I guarantee once you've tasted it, you'll never forget. Can I order a glass too? What a pity, Mr. Longan. That was the last glass Adelita just drank. Indeed, that was the last glass of Bloody Sunset in this bar, this city, and this country. I don't really like conversations like that, Adelita. Adrenaline was completely wasted. Wait, it's not the adrenaline. Let me just search this. The Luo. Adrenaline. No, it's... I think this is the Lorme. European name, so yeah, I think it's the Lorme. Was completely wasted. I couldn't discuss anything further with him. You know, I'm just glad that dude has a actual eyes. I hope they could just continue to this. If they're like putting L2D towards NPCs, just complete the L2D, man. If you're not gonna do the face, just make a just make a portrait on the bottom left instead of an L2D. That would be much better. Mr. Sat, how did your conversation with Adelita go?
Oh.
I've come just in time. Adelita was about to show me a little surprise. A surprise? If I can share in that joy, I'll be more than eager. Of course, come closer. Adelita, it looks to me like there's nothing inside. To gain something, you must first give something in return. That's an unchanging truth. A price? Is that South Africa? Yeah. Non-fair. This box is the life's masterpiece of a pure-blood South African arcanist. That's why I usually call it the box from the South. Or, I guess, South African box.
Fascinating.
If you place a diamond on the velvet, then follow the instructions on the inside of the lid to rotate the mechanism. After waiting 8 hours and reopening the lid, you'll find a second identical diamond inside. What do you think, Mr. Langan? Unrelated, that's a lovely tale. If this box is really as magical as you say, believe me, Italian families alone would kill thousands for it. There's no way you'd be traveling around with it. I don't think if bro doesn't know who she is. But Mr. Langan, every treasure has its first discover. Marshall Kolama? After Marshall found gold at the sawmill in Kolama for a long time, only a small number of locals knew of the treasure hidden in that wasteland. From my own experience, anything related to the arcane is hardly trustworthy. I actually think it's quite simple to verify whether Adelita's claim is true. Don't tell me you actually want to put a diamond in that box and lock it up for 8 hours.
Oui?
Why not? If the box doesn't yield the expected result, meaning another identical diamond, we can ask Adelita for compensation at market value. And how do we keep the box safe once the diamond's inside? I can't watch it all night and ensure no one tampers with it. We can ask the bar to lend us a spare safe and lock the box from the start inside.
Fascinating.
A set of code and the safe itself can be kept under your custody. Until our next meeting, no one will be able to touch what's inside.
Oh.
That's a good idea. I'm willing to trust the bar's neutral stance. I trust that as well, but this is a game that benefits you. No matter what will come out ahead. I can wire the funds in advance to your account as collateral. The amount equal to the market price of 2 diamonds. If this wax works, then you take 1 diamond and return the money to me. That way, even if Adelita disappears, Sir Longan will still keep the pledge money. Looks like we'd come up with a set of rules for trying. Even if I wanted to join in, I don't have a diamond on hand at this hour.
Fabulous.
On that point, I'd be happy to help. Hannah? It's rough as mind in the Pana region of India. Weighs 1.50 carats. Near colorless, flawless inside, excellent cut. You carry diamonds with you? I dabble in jewelry from time to time. Don't you recall what I said when I introduced myself? This is just a sample for a client display. Alright then, what's it worth? Francs? Roughly estimated by market price, 20,000 francs for 2 diamonds, 40,000 francs. Is that price acceptable for both parties? No matter what, I'd receive 20,000 franc immediately. That will patch some budget holes for a while. Even if I delete the streak fails, I'd still keep 40,000 francs. No. In fact, I could easily let the war-hearted Miss Cassette worry about the lost time on herself. Very well, I agree.
Fabulous.
Come, Mr. Lone. Let's ask the manager for a safe. Box from the side. Don't be pretentious, but let your importance quietly appear. Delorme. Did 40,000 francs suddenly pop in your pocket overnight? You can get money from anywhere as long as you're clever enough. So that means you won't sell the merciful Maria after all. I won't sell it unless I absolutely have to. Several tens of thousands of francs are enough to cover my expenses for a long time. People are always run short of money. If you need a large sum of cash, I'm still very willing to buy that mysterious little pistol from you. But its price will vary with me with fade with time. As long as I can move my first shipment, I'll never be short on money again. I'm sure the French will go crazy for this kind of weapon. What? Just imagine holding this little beast that fires nearly 700 rounds per minute. "11 rounds per second." A little less, a little more. Barging into your enemy's Christmas dinner party. "10 seconds? No, just 5. And you send their whole family straight to hell." Oh, how cruel. I don't need judgment from a drunk like you. Now leave. I have more important guests to see. Of course, just remember if you need money, come to me anytime.
Fascinating.
We meet again. I hope this time I didn't come here for nothing. Either way, we'll get to see the result. Where's Miss Cosette? That's a strange question. You're throwing at me? I can't answer it. We never agreed on when to meet. I'm here now simply because it was convenient. Should we wait for her? I don't think Brad is a player in this game. We just need to make sure her diamond is returned to her. You're right, no need to waste time. Now, please take out the box from the south and place it on the table. If I'm not mistaken, it should have produced 2 diamonds.
Oops.
Let me recall that long string of numbers. Wait a minute, are they working? Was Eternity and Tennant working together? Those kind of this dude. If that's a fake diamond made by Tennant and she can easily duplicate it using her arcane skill. I swear if I suddenly just predicted this entire story, I'm gonna be awesome. There's 2 diamonds. As you can see, this is Brett's diamond and its replica. I hope you remember its value. 20,000 francs. As agreed, you should return the collateral to me. This is impossible. I want to buy a box from the south. Name your price.
Fascinating.
A gun. Gun? Like, I've got plenty of guns. I'll sell you one for $150.
Huh.
You know which one I mean. The one they're talking about before. What's it? The Merciful Maria. Yes, that's the name. A lovely little pistol. It once belonged to a mafia matriarch and could tell who was a traitor. Fire it at your subordinates and if they're loyal enough, the bullets will miss all vital points. You know it quite well.
Huh.
It's one of my hobbies, learning about and collecting these old, wondrous objects. Oh, and although I've heard some rather unflattering rumors, I personally don't care how that gun ended up in your hands. Perfect. I'm glad to see you're still here, Adelita. Brett? You're just in time, Miss Cassette. Come look. No, you've been tricked, Mr. Longan. That box from the south is nothing but a cheap magician's prop. What? But there is an extra diamond in the box. You're the expert. Verify it yourself. I believe the diamonds are real, but this box isn't some arcane heirloom from an arcanist's life's work. It's just an ordinary trick box.
Huh.
But I can't accept this kind of bargaining tactic. She fired at the box. My god. These diamonds, where did they come from? They were all hidden inside the lid. When you wind the mechanism, every 8 hours one drops out. From the user's perspective, it seems like the box from the south is creating diamonds out of nowhere. The lid held 6 diamonds. After being installed, the buyer won't realize the trick for at least 2 days. Did I leave anything out, Adelita? The box from the south passed through my many hands. I'm just one of them. I don't know its full background. Even I figured out the entire trick in just one night. There's no way you didn't know. You looked into it?
Oui?
Of course, my diamond was inside that box. I had to protect my own property. Adelita, from the beginning you just wanted to scam me out of that pistol. No, I never meant for it to turn out this way. I should go. You think I'll let you leave? Let her go, Fleming. What? Even if Adelith is a con artist, neither of us wants a murder to happen here. You just let her walk after playing me a fool? Does she think I'm some gullible street punk? Adelita already paid the price. Look what's in front of you. Diamonds. That's right. Let these diamonds be your compensation. I'll take back the one that's mine. The rest is worth at least 120,000 francs. They're worth far more. I handpicked them from my private jewelry collection. My loss is tremendous. Leave quietly, Adelita. Haggle anymore and you'll lose your chance. Fine, I suppose I have no choice. Then get out. Don't let me see your lying face again. Very angry. I won't forget this day, Brett. Sit and chat a while, Brett. I must thank a loyal friend. Didn't you say you were interested in my typewriters? The next chapter's just named Synthetic Diamonds. uh, why is this? Why does it say the audio is not good? It's fine. Why does it say that? Hint rather than demand. And don't put any pressure on the other party. The new Psyche. What do you use? Bullet. when it gives crit rate and crit damage. It gives natural crit rate and then crit damage when you trigger a bullet. Hmm. Why does YouTube keep saying that my audio is not right? I really should have met you sooner, Raz. You've done me a huge favor. You drink this. I never imagined things would go this smoothly. You introduced me to a very straightforward client. My first batch of inventory has already sold out. My commission is 10% of the transaction amount. Cash payment. Good, good. I was waiting to see when you'd finally ask for money. I love talking business with people who want to make money. It always puts me at ease. You're a business person too, aren't you? By your definition, I suppose I am. But you don't look like someone who lives solely off commission. What do you really do? I'm just conducting some unprofitable research. It doesn't make any money at all. Research? There's nothing worth discussing.
My apologies.
I have to go, Fleming. Best of luck with your business. Do you live in this building? Can I come visit you here sometime? I'm out. What? I just wanted to earn some commission, Fleming. I don't plan to get deeply involved in the arms business. No, wait. Why not take this chance to visit a new friend? I said I'm out, Fleming. No business talk. Just drink. We could talk about something else. Who knows? We might find other opportunities to work together. Fine. If you insist, we can go upstairs and talk. Synthetic diamond lab.
My apologies.
As you can see, this laboratory This is a laboratory, not a place suited for receiving guests. You live here full time? Renting another room is too much for me. Every franc I earn goes into equipment and materials in this room. So far, I've spent at least 750,000 francs on it. You've spent that much for what exactly? Best not to talk about it. Otherwise, you might start comparing me to Adelita. No, what does that con artist have to do with it? But I have to know what you're doing. You've already poured 750,000 francs into this. I'm sure it's not some foolish endeavor. Simply put, these are diamonds, but they aren't mined from any natural site. They are made from the cheapest raw material, charcoal, right here in this very room. Diamonds again? See, Fleming? I don't want to talk about this. It seems like just another scam. No, absolutely not. Now I get it. I understand how you expose Adelita's trick so easily. You're the real deal, Brett. A true expert. You're nothing like that flashy fraud. You're one of a kind. You're calm and composed, my friend. You're a scientist. Yes, a real scientist. This is pure science. Making diamonds from charcoal. It's theoretically possible. I've read about it. Tell me, Brett, who else knows about this technique? As far as I know, just you and me. I skipped it again. These diamonds, once they're made, do they stay diamonds? I haven't seen one revert to charcoal. Have you considered we could go big, Vert? We could make more money than we could ever spend. To make a profit, this lab alone won't cut it. The yield and costs are uncontrollable. I need a professional grade factory. Tell me, how much would it cost to expand your little lab into an underground factory? 10 million francs. $10 million. Don't ask about privacy, or the other party will tell you everything. Three more? Is there 7? Right? 7 stages. One shot. Delorme. Didn't expect to see you again so soon. Fleming. I heard that I heard you just pulled off a big deal. Have you already spent all the money you got? It's not that unusual to anecdotes. A lot of anecdotes are also 7. It's it's when it's a character story that is the usual 8. Don't run your mouth where it doesn't belong, Delorme. Of course, all I care about is that pretty little pistol of yours. That's the one. You're finally willing to part with it. I want 10 million. Cash. Impossible. That this is the merciful Maria. Sounds more like the greedy Fleming to me, sir. That little pistol has a charming backstory, sure, but it's not for 10 million. And besides, it's untraceable. Far too hot to handle. And far too hot to handle. And like I said, while you hesitated, my offer has already dropped. 9 million. $8 million, including the ownership transfer. Deal. Here, sign here. The money will be wired to you right away. Minus, of course, a 5% handling fee. You immoral old drunk. Once I'm rich, I'll make sure you pay for it. I look forward to doing business with a wealthier Fleming.
fabulous.
Fleming's been in the phone shop for 10 minutes. Uh, that's clear. That's not hiding much. Uh, you think he got 10 million for the gun? No, Delorme isn't that generous. That old fox might drink like a fish, but when it comes to money, he's clearer and stingier than anyone. You could tell right away how desperate Fleming was. He would have forced the price down. 7 million? Too low. The merciful Maria isn't worth so little. Adelita preferred real diamonds and the box from the south just to get her hands on it. 8 million.
Oui?
Judging from his expression, that number might be right. $8 million is a fine return. You could buy a villa. Villa. Saint Lem's the mess. Where's my trusty? Lemes. The Saint Lemes. It's actually so easy to complete with a second Empire stone fireplace and southern sunlight. Most importantly, it's already been electrified, supporting all necessities of modern living. Electrified. Oh, it has electricity. Money isn't the goal of this game. 10 million is a non-negotiable baseline. It's the only way to show the seeker's sincerity. Fleming is energetic, imaginative. I believe he'll find a way to come up with the remaining 2 million. You should return to your little lab. Fleming will show up in the first installment. No, he won't come. Fleming is no different from all the greedy fools who fall for something too easily. The first time he saw the synthetic diamonds in the lab, excitement clouded his judgment. But now, 24 hours have passed since that moment, and in that time, he's just pawned his most prized possession for a heavy file of cash. All this pushes him into a cooling off period.
Fabulous.
He'll start thinking that before he spends the money, he should look into who Brett Cosette really is. Oh no. Brett is about to be exposed. How will she respond? With sincerity. Always. We. And then. Fab. You don't have that much. It's also probably just got for British Isles news. Wait, it's about Anecdote now. The actual one. Because I'm pretty sure was her father Lawrence Tennant? Might be about that. It's mentioned in her like character profile story. Like I think in the interviews for the character. I'm pretty sure it's mentioned British something there. Yeah. Let me check. British India. Sir Lawrence Tennant has gone missing recently. The High Commissioner of the colony. Yeah, this is what I'm reading.
Good day, my lord. You're too kind visiting me. And I regret-
Is this this one? Close to that, it's spelled L-A-U, not L, not law, but L-A-U. Lawrence. It's something. Talk about topics that inspire greed. Why did that start? The starting sound for a anecdote just played there. Since the 19th century, scholars have claimed that diamonds could be manufactured through industrial means. But even now, human industry still can't generate the pressure and temperature needed to turn graphite into and other non-diamond carbon forms into diamonds. However, some arcanists of unique bloodlines possess an alternate method for creating diamonds. There it is. Sir Lawrence Tennant, a British official in colonial India. Could use arcanum to transmute charcoal into diamonds. And his only daughter, Ada Tennant, inherited this fraudulent and arcane craft. A newspaper clipping from the UK. This is what you came up with? I paid a fortune to investigate Brett Cassette, not some missing arcanist charlatan. Private investigator. Sir, this is enough to answer the question you hired me to investigate. You should find the description in the newspaper very familiar. An unidentified fugitive woman, and arcane diamond making from charcoal. You mean Brett Cassette is Ada Tennant? The evidence is clear, Mr. Langan. No one outside the Tennant family knows how to turn charcoal into diamonds. It's about time I go. I got other clients to attend to. Hope you understand. Go to Cassette's. No, go to Tennant's place. Alright, so is there really no is there really no sound music, or it's just wait, there is ambient, never mind. It's just short right now. I thought it glitched per second. Tenant, are you in danger, Fleming? Danger? You? You're the danger. You're no Brett Cassette. You're a con artist's daughter. Ada Tennant. Maybe the music really is glitch. But there's still no. If there's no music that played through the entire uh stage, then it must be glitch because of the thing that happened at the beginning. But it should be. I knew our trust was fragile, but I didn't think you'd actually investigate my background. Is it glitch? I might restart just for a bit. It's must.
My apologies.
No, it's not. Never mind. What the hell? I was just about to. It's too silent, man. Should stop that. Even if they just played like the previous scene where there's like ambient sound, just complete silence, just it just feels weird. You are right. I am Ada Tennant. So what? So what? What do you mean? You lied to me. And now you're saying so what? I want you to compensate me for my loss. I don't understand what you lost, Fleming. Did I ever take a single franc from you? That didn't belong to me? I am not Brett Cassette, Fleming. That's my only lie. As for Sir Tennant, I haven't seen him in many years. I sometimes recall the feel of a large diamond resting in my palm, but that's all. What I never expected was these glimmering gems would become the root of our family's ruin. Wait, don't come any closer. What are you trying to do? This is the largest diamond I've produced in the lab, but its size still doesn't come close to the limits of arcane forged stones. If I were using arcanum to transmute charcoal into diamonds, what use would I have for these machines I poured hundreds of thousands of francs into? I refuse to follow in my father's footsteps, Fleming. Arcanum can only lead to the same catastrophe. Bankruptcy, exile, the loss of status and honor. And what's different now? The diamond in your hand was made by precise theory and instruments, by industry and science. It's like a soda from a beverage company, or a burger from a fast food joint, abundant, mass produced, and capable of making its producer rich beyond belief. You can keep it. Not even the most seasoned gemologist could tell it apart from a natural diamond. Consider it my compensation for deceiving you. Hmm. So what are you planning to do next? I'll regularly send you those diamonds as long as you keep this a secret. Then I'll continue making money until I can build my own underground factory and distribution network. After that, I'll make even more money. Is there anything more worth pursuing than profit? Money. You're right. I underestimated you. No, I'm starting to admire you, Miss Tennant. I mean, maybe at our core, we're the same kind of person. What do you mean? I mean, I'm no longer concerned about what's in the past. The 10 million franc investment I promised still stands. But I must have full control over the synthetic diamond factory.
Fabulous.
I can act solely as that technical lead. Excellent. We can start construction tomorrow. We'll shake the diamond market across Europe. No, the entire world. The merciful Maria. Keep it tidy and not messy. Last one. Wait. Where is it? Albums, where's that folder? Where's this folder? November 1989, old. Oh yeah. I've seen this image before. They're just using it now. Hmm. What a beautiful view. I just have a massive folder. How many gigabytes is this now? Of just of the entire of everything US 1999 has posted ever since they started, like the first reveal. I just have the folder, everything. Like if they're getting old, I just right now I'm dividing it basically by version, but before the release I'm dividing it by months. And I just have every advertisement that they have. I'll miss the fields and villages on the outskirts of Paris, but the long journey far away is just as exciting. What do you think, my beautiful and wise lady? The merciful Maria. Every time I just see a gun, I just got reminded by Schneider's. Mm. Especially with that color. It's not the same, it's not the same design. I can clearly remember the design. Don't expect too much from me. A long journey makes my back ache. I have a soundboard that will play a vine boom sound right now. I'll be in no mood for anything else. Forget that name, will you? Or do you find Brett particularly amusing? I crave novelty, Ida. Just like I enjoyed the bloody sunset you offered me. If you're still enchanted by it, we could always spend another cocktail party. But I trust you already knew that drink was nothing more than ordinary raspberry liquor. That was a signal marked the beginning of our conspiracy. Meaningful and amusing, wasn't it? I mean, I kind of guessed that they're working together. But I didn't guess it fully, I guess. Just the part that they're working together, but not that how. Neither of us expected to meet at the same party, each chasing the same goal. They already know each other before that, huh? Seems like we together created a delightful surprise. It gave me quite the expensive gift, Ada. Buying this pistol from the pawn shop cost me 10 million francs. Aside from a few lice and some diamonds destined to turn back into charcoal, I didn't pay that much at all. I'd like to call the ending a win for everyone. Oh, and don't forget to add the box from the south filled with diamonds to that list of lost goods. Of course, a delicate little box and some dazzling diamonds. Perfect for earning the initial trust. Especially the moment the box was shattered. So thrilling and amusing. Your performance will remain unforgettable to me. I found the part with the detective and the newspaper clipping more interesting. In the end, the only real truth in the whole scheme delivered the final blow. That clipping exposed Brett's identity, but Tennant used it to get Fleming to buy into another story entirely. Though now that I think about it, that really happened to the actual. What really happened to the actual Brett? Just like Fleming said, the poor Miss Cosette is abroad, recovering from a bout of gastroenteritis. She won't be returning to France for quite some time. But didn't you say she never had gastroenteritis? Correct, and Fleming didn't question it. Which means from that point forward, he was mine to command. You know what we're missing? Lighting technicians, cameramen, and a backstage crew cheering. Prank complete. Then we'd broadcast this scene around the world. Holy shit. Eternity wants to be a prank creator. Prank YouTuber. You've impressed me, Ada. So, have you decided what to do next? If you'd be kind to us to join me, we could go somewhere to lay low for a while. I know someone who carries a very special suitcase with her. Excuse me? The end. Matilda is gonna Tennant brought eternity to the suitcase. Eternity met Matilda again. What? What? I need that interaction. What the? Okay, that's like at the beginning I thought it's just gonna be because it's not a main when it's not like a significant character to a story or like have any I would think like it could be very good, but I wouldn't say it's a must read. But honestly, with just having Eternity because of how involved she is on 2.0 series, and I would assume later on, I'd say it's a good read. And if you like characters, obviously it's a good read. Just like always, even I think first Anecdote of 3.0 pretty good. They're keeping the momentum. Yeah, the last two notes is really good. When everything is just I think writing is structured really good. When I try to predict what's happening, what like the connections of each character, because it's like a mind game. The entire thing is like mind games, like they're tricking each other. So I'm trying to like guess what's what and what's in, and I just failed. And I think most of the time I would just completely like guess what's happening immediately, and I think even that happens, it's not a really good like mystery you could call. Not really mystery, but something close to that. But I think the writing is just good for that. Oh, it's relatively short. 2 hours while I'm reading everything. Diamond Con. I'll put oh that thing has particles, so have anything? I already did that. Not that. Where? Sure. All right. Would be wild if wait, one AC would be 41 days, 6 weeks, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. After that is September patch 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 30. Oh yeah, that would be Mr. Buck's Carnival, unless they could just do a normal patch. Actually, I think they could do a normal patch, perhaps. I don't know though, because once 1.4 release, the first Mystery Box Carnival, chapter 5 stream. It's why it's not here. 1.4 October 20. It's released on October 20. Yeah, if they could make a shortened version on CN for 5 weeks, and the Mystery Box Carnival will arrive the same time as 1.4, which is also Mystery Box Carnival. So the next patch chapter AC could still be very much just a normal event patch, and the next patch after that, which will be released, if they will make it 5 weeks, will be released on October 23, which 1.4 released on October 20. What about chapter 8? Yeah, if they number AC patch, it's gonna ruin the numbering for global. Yeah. Chapter the Mystery Box Carnival 2.2, it's released quite early, to be honest with you. I think they released it that way because it has limited event. It's gonna, if they release it on 2.3, limited event, then limited again, and they don't want that. So but if they released it right on the same patches, wait, no, they could still do that, right? When's the Chinese New Year for next year? February 17. It's quite late compared to Chinese New Year's February 17 is quite late compared to this year, which is January 29. So we could have the same as 1.0 series, which will have Mystery Box Carnival release around October, at the end of October instead of at the beginning of September. Chinese New Year so my guess would be AC Patch 3.1, Event 3.2, which will be released on October instead of September, is the limited Mystery Box Carnival. Where's October? They could just CN is always like shortening version whenever they want to like do an event, just make the patch fit on an event. Even if they don't shorten 3.2 3.1, it will still be it will still be on October. Anyway, anyway, Karen's stuff is gonna release this week. Yeah, like this week 6 to 7, 6 to 12. Karen. Wait. 11, yeah. It's gonna release this week. Thought I'm miscounting or something. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a patch, so it should be. I mean, we already know what Karen is. If you just visit Weibo, I'm pretty sure they just show it there. Yeah, it's just here. Can I... Let me do this.
I enjoy the distance that exists between us. Your infrequent visits grant me more freedom to enjoy my own time, especially enclosed in this suitcase.
Yeah, it's just here. You see the open image new tab. You see that? It's just here. This is the official. But you know, they could still just have put that there for some reason, and he's not actually part of that team. But this should be indication of Dynamo. So it's not gonna be a surprise. What does Dynamo need? Just to support sub DPS? Sub DPS? Ulrich is already really good. It's already really good. I don't know what he's gonna do. Does it really need a healer? Because the only thing is healer, but the thing is Ezra is already really good for sustain. You're not dying if you have, especially if you have full Udemo team, the electric field team. you're just having a thick ass shield for like every single round. But I guess more survivability would just make it even more broken, kinda on par with Nautica's team. But it's like Kiperina. Kiperina is already technically Impromptu doesn't need a healer anymore. Kiperina's shield is insane. Like, even if you don't use her on Impromptu team, it's still insane. Anyway, I think that's it for me today. It's getting late for me. Yeah, I don't know what else it should do. I guess just another support. I mean, here's the thing. A lot of, before I go to stop the stream, a lot of people are like this. To all the discussion on the meta and like power creep, there's only really a few characters that I could say I don't think there's a question of power creep in the game. There's just characters that are bad. I just gotta straight up say that. Noir's kit just kind of went nowhere. I mean, it technically he's a bit of scam, but not really scam. I mean, technically it's a scam but not really until they realize it's a scam. That's like it's. But like, anyway, what I'm talking about, power creep. Most of the time, characters just, if a character gets power creep, the amount is not that much unless you're Nautica. I mean, Nautica is just powerful, but the thing is, even Impromptu, as long as you have good survivability in the team, I think that's the thing is gonna be powerful. And the thing is, I think the thing about power creep that I'm seeing most recently is like Voyager and Regulus. People are saying, oh, replace this, she's gonna be replaced. Technically Voyager didn't get replaced because of how she works and but you can still use Regulus. And the thing is, even if Regulus is more powerful, that doesn't mean shit. It's gonna be more powerful by like decimals.
I enjoy the distance that exists between us.
And the thing about
Your
replacement of
infrequent
characters
visits
here,
grant me
like
more freedom
having
to
more
enjoy
characters
my
on a
own
team.
time, especially in
Shut up,
closed and
Semmelweis.
space.
I'm talking. The thing is, even if more characters, like if they add more characters on Bloodhit, even though it's technically a full team now, technically not a full team, but if they add more Bloodlust, if they add more Impromptu characters, it's technically not. I don't think it will be replacing a character. I think it will just be options. Oh no, what I'm talking about is not about new characters. What I'm talking about is Euphoria. A lot of people are saying his character is bad, it's not gonna replace this. His character is not that good. Or his character is gonna replace this. Or this new character is useless because of this Euphoria. And the thing is, Euphoria just kinda adds options to players. It just makes the game just more friendly towards more people, because the previously useless character is now being used, even if it's not as powerful as this limited character that recently released, or just even the recently released 6-star character. For obvious reason, it's still gonna be useful. So the only character that I only really would say kind of got screwed is Noir. Because especially with, I mean, technically she is her own niche, and the thing that's the thing, she is her own niche, and that niche is not really that good. And why would you use her when they literally give you a free 5-star character that is just as good? Anyway, that's my every end stream rant for the stream. What should I play for? Right, this thing. Okay. Ayasia and Karen's. Sorry. Yes, I decided to randomly stream. I don't think you hear that. No, it's just me that is very loud. Anyway, see ya.
Broken hearts in flame. I've heard sound of shattered souls. I've held frozen hands in pain. I've wept till my tears dry down. Do you